Alright, so this is Omen of Death, and I'm about to do Guild Boss. And I have a special build for both Guild Boss, World Boss, and Gauntlet. You know, all three of those, so we're going to say both. And my first hit was 11 mil damage, which isn't too awful. And the build is not that special. I just put my angel that I usually use as my main hero's guardian angel, and I put my other strongest angels on my other heroes according to who deals the most damage. And it drops my total BR, of course, but it raises my heroes. And I use this because if you're only fighting one of something, then you don't need an angel who can hit everything in the fight. So by putting her on your main hero, then you're really boosting your damage and you're boosting your survivability, which ends up giving you more gold. And usually I ride the Iron Cockatrice, but today I'm riding the Flow Hunter because he has a 20% chance at level 1 to increase your attack by 10%. And of course, that's always important for gold and Gauntlet and all that other. And it just works. And of course, it all matters on how you set up your party, because usually those in your front are going to get one-shotted, and pretty much everyone but your main hero. For me, I think he one-shots everyone but Omen of Death and Dark Valkyrie. And that's because I've put a lot of junk into them and not necessarily into my other ones, but we're not going to talk about that. And I've got Nerida, however you pronounce her name now, because she gives rage, attack, defense, and agility. And those are all really good stats to have against World Boss, Guild Boss, and Gauntlet. And I like it. It works out pretty well for me. I've done 3 hits and I've got 54 mil damage, so we're gonna pretend like that's really good. And a while ago, when I was still new on the server, I asked in World Chat why my damage was so different. Why sometimes I would hit 15. Well, I don't remember what I was hitting back then, but if you've been paying attention to my damage, I've gone from 11 to 15 back to 11 million. And they said that if I evened out my heroes' battle rating, I'm assuming, then that would help stabilize my damage. And that's some bullshit, to be honest. Because you've got other factors to consider. You've got your Angel's Aegis going off, you've got dodges and blocks. And so if someone tells you that you need to stabilize your hero's battle rating, then obviously that's not true. Like, it all comes down to luck and RNG, which is my worst enemy. Like, I've gone into Clash of Might and I was trying to waste my 10 attempts, and so I just kept hitting the same person, and it was somebody that I would lose against, but I hit them 4 times, and on the 4th time I actually won, which was really surprising to me because I didn't think I would beat them, and it was actually my guild master at the time, and I felt really awkward because I had to say in chat, hey, I'm sorry, but I kind of just took your spot. But he was fine with it. So, yeah, that happens sometimes. But anyway, just find a build that works for you and don't be afraid to try new things. If you're not first or second or third or in the top 10, it doesn't matter because you're learning. And if anyone talks trash, then tell them to come talk to me and I'll beat them up for you. All right? That's just what'll happen. I got you. Alright, so that was my World Boss, Gauntlet, and Guild Boss build. And if you've got any other tips or tricks or anything else you do, then please let me know.